Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Here's the 0-1. And he takes strike two.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Schwarber is after it, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away now. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Here's Starling Marte. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit out towards second. Zobrist has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball, overhand curveball, and a straight changeup. The key
The
to
first
him,
baseman,
throwing strikes. If he's
Anthony
throwing strikes early, expect him to go
Rizzo.
deep into the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the left fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here's Javier Baez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Chris.
Two on here with one man out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out. To left field. Well, he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it. And there are two away. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with two away.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch coming. Here it is. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Tyon, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. In now, Josh Bell. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Josh Bell.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Kevin Newman.
Number 27.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, Wilson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield from center to both corners with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is the left fielder, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting it.
Here's Jason Hayward now. His batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does his smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Standing in now, Kyle Hendricks, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-1 offering. Liner toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The first baseman.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get two quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Moran will put this one away, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting it.
Stepping into the box, Elias Diaz. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left, and the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 50, Jameson Taillon.
Into the box, Jameson Taillon. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So the next to the plate
10.
for Pittsburgh, number 10. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Castellanos going back on it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second, he's on his way to third. Around third and being waved on home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
In now, Starling Marte. Line drive, fair ball down the line. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Here's Gregory Polanco. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Castellanos moving in. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs 1. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning.
Castellanos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Javier Baez, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman,
stepping in, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. A bullet to first base.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle.
Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 10 is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. Stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone into the bleachers. So a 3-run shot to left center, and they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as ShowTrack tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
The batter, the center fielder, Jason.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. From the stretch. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. 3 complete from Wrigley Field. It's now 4-2 Chicago. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Bell. They'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
One and 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting,
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Stepping in now, Adam Frazier.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Ready on 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 4-2. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Hendricks. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that's the first out. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. From the belt, the pitch skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. He's set. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Rizzo blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone into the right field bleachers. So a 3-run shot to left center as it's now a 6-run ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Stephen Brault answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Polanco coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off
good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, Elias Diaz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Diaz has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Taillon hasn't had his best stuff today.
All right, Dan, you look at this game, the finesse guy has been on. Nothing over the heart of the plate, really keeping these guys in a proverbial rocking chair, where the power guy's missing over the heart.
You know, it's hard to believe because sometimes you look at this guy that's throwing in the upper 90s, big power stuff, having a tough time getting through the lineup. And then you have a soft tosser guy moving the ball up, down, in and out. More than one way to get through a lineup, and the guy that's the finesse guy, he is really making it work in this one.
Number 53, Melky Cabrera.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
First base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
In now, number 10. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-1. Line drive to center field. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Still 8-2. Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. Sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Francisco
Liriano gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So digging in.
The second baseman, Ben. Go, Brett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit towards center. Marte patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he misses it.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. First offering on its way. There's one. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. 4 to 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back for more from the north side after this. Coming to the plate now, Starling Marte. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Hendricks moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still 8-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Anthony Rizzo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
The next Cub up, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Line drive to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
At the plate, Javier Baez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Sliding into the box, Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Polanco is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Standing in, Colin Moran. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. There's Baez, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter,
digging in once again, Kevin Newman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is popped up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
At the plate, Adam Frazier. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Still 8-2. So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So striding in, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist. He's set and the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Contreras leads off first with one away. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Stepping in, Jason Hayward. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away.
8 runs on 15 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Elias Diaz the next to hit. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Liriano.
Eric Gonzalez will come on now as a pinch hitter, so that'll spell the end for Francisco Liriano.
Eric Gonzalez.
Not the best changeup there, an easy take. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Well, Mark, this is a case where the power pitcher won out in this one.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Pedro Strop gets the call as he'll pitch with one gun in the top of the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Here's a pop-up now. Contreras shading to his right. 2 down.
Now back.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Contreras has a play. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still 8-2. Michael Feliz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Addison Russell is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Russell.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Slow roller out to short. Newman fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in a wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 0-1 skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is pulled into right. Polanco is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Rip toward the gap in right. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here comes the first pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 10 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Pirates 2. Ready now, Starling Marte starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Rizzo will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Digging in, Gregory Polanco. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Russell, a native Floridian. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Castellanos ranging back at the track. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep, but combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, man, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this, wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
1 out, nobody on. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Colin Moran. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Struck him out. And it's good night, Pittsburgh.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Cubbies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Kyle Hendricks is credited with the win. Jamison Taillon was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line.